Hi everybody, this is Diane. I don't know how many of you will be interested in this video, but when I showed my closet, my organized closet, which is just a very small fraction of my crafting supplies, I just want you to know. I showed the collections. I just had them at the top of the shelf and didn't really show them. I just named the collections that I had at the top of the shelf in containers like this or like this. And one of my viewers said that she would love to see my Raggedy Ann collection. So I thought, well, that would be fun. It would be fun for me to go through it also, to remind myself what's here. And then this morning, I watched a video, I believe it was Stephanie from Coffee Paper Scissors, from just yesterday, I think, just when you see this video, just a couple days ago. And she had done some gorgeous Holly Hobbie journals, and I thought I want to go through my Holly Hobbie stuff just to see what I have. So I thought I'll just do them both right here in this video. I'll do the Holly Hobbie first because I have less of that and that will be quicker. Today it's late Sunday. It's actually getting to be Sunday evening. It's almost 6 o'clock. And I will be getting out my supplies for working on those little golden books that I started 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago now. I'll be getting all that stuff out tomorrow, I hope, to get going on those books again. So before I get all that out and make a mess, I figured this would be a good time to make this video. So I had made several Holly Hobbie journals a few years ago. I didn't keep one, although I should have, because I love Holly Hobbie. So I might keep one when I do make these books. But then I figured I wasn't going to make any more Holly Hobbie books, so I sold off all my other supplies that I had left over. But then I kept finding stuff, and people sent me stuff. And so I willingly will make more. I love Holly Hobbie. So I would like to keep Holly Hobbie and Raggedy Ann in my repertoire. It's harder to find Holly Hobbie things than Raggedy Ann, I'll just say that. So let me look and see what I do have. This is a little gift book from American Greetings. I did not even know I had this. I wonder if I got it in a Happy Mail. If you sent this to me, please let me know. I like a lot of things, especially you. Look at the cute pictures. So I wouldn't want to cover up either side, so this would be wonderful to just cut out and stick into a pocket. To be enjoyed. Stephanie from Coffee Paper Scissors, if that's where that video was from, had some great ideas for using bigger pages with pictures on both sides, so I will be incorporating those ideas when I do get around to making these journals. I will try to remember to link that video below so you can see her beautiful journals. They were big, big journals, and I would have loved to have one. I think I saw it the day after she posted the video, and they were already gone. I don't know if I would have bought it because it was probably pretty expensive, which is, it's well worth it. The Holly Hobbie supplies that you find are pricier than, at least for me, they're pricier than the other things that I pick up. So I have this book, and I think, yeah, I have another one. I have one on my bookshelf that is mine, that I'm keeping. And I actually found this in a thrift store or flea market, which is very unusual, and I did pay $5, more than I normally pay for a book that I'm going to cut up, but this is really great for pictures. And this is dated 1979. So it actually, if you look on eBay, you can find these books. One called All Through the Day, Through the Year, ABCs, Questions and Answers, It's a Happy Day, and Around the House. I did have some of those books when I made my other journal. I had to shop on eBay to get Holly Hobbie supplies. for those other journals, and I may end up going to eBay to get some more if I want them. So this is from the All Through the Day book. And these pages are through the year, but you have pictures on both sides. So if you want to make ephemera out of it, you'd have to choose. Look at her, that is so cute. This is from a book called ABCs. I love this. That's the very classic Holly Hobbie, and this little boy too. So you get several books worth of illustrations in here. So this is a good book to have. A Treasury of Holly Hobbie. Okay, then I have these fold-a-notes. And I don't know if these are genuine Holly Hobbie. I don't think so, but they look close enough that I would put them in a journal. I don't see her signature, so I don't think they are real Holly Hobbie. You know, Holly Hobbie is the name of the artist. That is her name. And she has books, too. She has a series of books of a pair of pigs called Toot and Puddle. And then there's a girl named, is it Fanny or Franny? I don't remember, but she has books, children's books out too, besides Holly Hobbie. Here's a tally card. Looks like I did keep some of the things because I think I purchased these from eBay before I made those other journals, and I only saved a couple. And then I had a whole collection of different greeting cards, which I paid a lot of money for on eBay. And I have just a few of them left. So I'm glad I have some cards left over. These are little Christmas gift tags, and I'm thinking somebody sent these to me because I don't think that I bought them in anything. A little note has the girl's name on it, but that's okay. I can always cover that with something, and a postcard. I have these Holly Hobbie buttons that I believe my mother had in her fabric shop. At least she did have buttons like these, and I did use some in the other journals, and maybe somebody sent these to me because I didn't remember having this many left. But just little Holly Hobbie dolls or girls on these buttons. I put this in here because it's Jelly Jubilee Holly Hobbie calendar. Oh, it came off a Holly Hobbie calendar, this recipe did. So that's why I included that in here. I just went through some craft books that I have, or my craft pages, and this is a rag doll that looks Holly Hobbie-esque, and this rag doll here. So patchworky, calico-y stuff. There's some gingham, some craft pages that I thought would go well in these journals. And I included some ginghams, the ginghams. Oh, I have some other ginghams paper dolls too. I don't have them in here with me, but they're little boxes of ginghams paper dolls. So I like them, and I thought I could include them in a Holly Hobbie journal. Somebody did make this for me. It's a needle point or latch hook rug, it looks like, of a Holly Hobbie, and it was made into a paper clip with this really cute fabric on the back. So I just clipped it on here to protect it from getting damaged in the container. But yeah, just some really cute ginghams book paper dolls. So I don't know if I'll use these in Holly Hobbie books journals or if I'll make them their own journal. Oh, these are pages from the other big book, and I have one of these on my bookshelf. I think I found one that was a bit damaged, so I didn't pay much for it. I found it at a flea market. So these are the pictures. I love the end paper with the little Holly Hobbie silhouette. Love that picture. It's a player piano. You can see the piano roll right there. So these are big pictures. So I'll have to be creative and find something to do with them or fold them into a journal like that. So this one's called Holly Hobbie's Nursery Rhymes. And this came out of it. I have a Holly Hobbie sewing pattern for a stuffed Holly Hobbie doll. It's kind of like a sculpted face. That must have been very hard to do. It's not just a flat embroidered face like Raggedy Ann. And this is from 1973. And then in my pattern books, I found my counter catalogs. I found some Holly Hobbie appliques. So the journals that Stephanie made are made with these. Someone had actually done the embroidery, and she found them at an antique store or thrift store or something. And these are the large images that she put on the covers of her journals. That's why they're so big. And this is Holly Hobbie too. There's a wall hanging. She was very popular in the early 70s. There's the doll that I have the pattern for. Maybe you can see her face better there. It's sculpted. And this, you can embroider a picture and a doll. Look at that fluffy kitty. And then I have the Holly Hobbie sticker books. I have two of them, yellow sticker fun and green sticker fun. And I did get these at a flea market or a yard sale or something. I was so excited to find these. These are in such good condition, and they're not gummed. I don't know how they were stickers because they're not gummed, so they didn't stick together. I guess you would have had to glue them. That means they're not stickers. But they're in perfect condition, and that's all I care about. So really fun pages here. And some more stickers in the back. Her art is so beautiful and delicate. Look at the mouse sitting in the watch case. Well, I guess it's a broken watch. And there's a kitten. And then the green. Punch out, stick on, color, it says. 1977. Some really classic images. I don't really think I'm going to need too much more for Holly Hobbie books. I've got the book pages, and these would go a long way. I've got lots of stuff, more than I thought I did. This is Holly Hobbie color forms. And I did get this at an antique mall, a vendor's antique mall. I'm pretty sure I did. Here's the Holly Hobbie doll, the main doll, and then there are small ones. They're just so great. I remember being at this antique mall, and there was this whole bag full of really ripped up and crumpled paper dolls. And they were asking, I can't remember if it was $20 or $25 for it, but it had Holly Hobbie paper dolls. I think it might have been this pack right here. And I asked if I could just get these. Yeah, this is what it was. And how much they would charge for just this. And they had to call the vendor, and the vendor said that this was why they were marked so high. The other ones were just, nobody's going to want these, we'll just stuff them in here. But she did give me a slight discount. I still had to pay quite a bit for these, but the dresses stitch on to the doll. And there are two dolls and all these outfits. So I think each one of these dolls deserves her own book, her own journal. And I could make, it would have to be a big journal, and then I would make a pocket on the front or on the inside to stick the dolls into, on the inside cover or the front cover. And then fill it with all the other cool Holly Hobbie stuff. I don't have a book that would be a good cover, so I could just make a fabric cover and stick those dolls in it. And I have Holly Hobbie wrapping paper. Here's Christmas paper. What is this? Could somebody send this to me? It is Holly Hobbie. I think somebody sent it to me because I don't remember this at all. But they're little figurines that you could buy, and so someone set them up in this really nice display and took pictures and made gift wrap out of it. Maybe I ordered it. I don't know, because it says thank you for your order here. I don't remember. If you sent me any of these things, please let me know. And look at this one. I was looking for a date. 1976. Yeah, 1976. And this was also left over from my other Holly Hobbie books. But I think somebody sent this fabric to me a long time ago. This looks like dress fabric that a Holly Hobbie doll would be made with. I don't know if it was a Holly Hobbie trademarked fabric, but that's what it looks like to me. So it's perfect to use. So that's all the Holly Hobbie stuff. Is that enough to make journals? I think so. Now I want to make Holly Hobbie journals. Now, the Raggedy Ann. First, let's look at the books. So, you see why I have to keep Raggedy Ann in my repertoire for quite a while? Because I would use these as the book covers, the journal covers. These books, they're not that easy to find. And I ordered them from eBay. I got a good price. Well, you know, a decent price for these books. And then she sent me a couple free ones. Two free ones. And these I have found, these were sent in a Happy Mail. And these I have just found in my thrifty shopping at flea markets. So this one is The Camel with the Wrinkled Knees. It's a small children's book. And I love the illustrations. And it's 19 XLI. 19 XLI. I know the L is 50 and the I is 1 and the X is 10, but I'm not sure how to read it together. Maybe it is 1941, or is it 61? I'll have to look that up. But it is old, and it's very cute. Then Raggedy Ann and Andy, 5 birthday parties in a row. I've had this one. I don't know if I made a journal out of it. I've sold quite a few Raggedy Ann golden books. 1979. I had, it's colored in. Look at her eyes. Oh, that's a shame. Some of the pages are good. I guess it's just the first one or two. Yeah, they're still good. I had the Cookie Thief or something like that, Raggedy Ann and the Cookie Thief, that I've used. And I think another one. This one I don't think I've ever had. This is Raggedy Ann and Fido, 1969. But these are not the illustrations. Neither of these have the illustrations by Johnny Gruelle, the original guy. And then these are more modern books that are written by someone else and illustrated by someone else, but they still have the adorable images of Raggedy Ann and her friends. And there's only very few pages in these books, just very few, but they're so cute. Somebody sent me either 4 or 5 of these, or maybe more, I don't remember, but I knew I couldn't use them all. So I had sold some and I kept these 2. And then these are the ones I ordered from an Etsy seller. Raggedy Ann Stories. A lot of these illustrations are used in some of the digital sets that you can find on Etsy. But I also have Raggedy Ann and the Golden Butterfly. This is 1961. This they were in Ziploc bags with baking powder. I think it was baking powder or something to get the musty smell out. They don't have a musty smell anymore, and I can deal with brushing off the baking powder. Raggedy Ann in the Magic Book, and Raggedy Ann's Wishing Pebble. Raggedy Ann has I have a soft spot for her because my mother used to read us Raggedy Ann stories, and I know I've told you before about the costumes. She was a great seamstress. The costumes that she made my brother and me, Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy, for Halloween, and we won a prize at our school, a bag full of candy. And I have two, Raggedy Ann in the Magic Book, and then this one, well, yeah, Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy's Friendly Fairies. I don't know if this is pretty damaged right here. I don't think this was purchased from the same person. I don't remember where I got this one. But I don't think Raggedy Ann and Andy are in these stories. I think it's just relating it to them because it's written by Johnny Gruelle. So this would not be a Raggedy Ann book. But that's 5, 7, 9. If I use this one for a small journal, that would be 10 right there. So let's look at the other supplies I have besides books. How am I time-wise? Okay, I got time. This is so full that the top of it bows out. So I keep putting stuff in it. It means I better make some journals soon. So there's a page. It wasn't a Raggedy Ann book, but it has a Raggedy Ann doll on it. I don't know what that came from. Songs of Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy. It's got a record in it. And it's got 2 records in it. So this, if I figured out how to do it, this would be a cute book in itself too. Because this, you know, these front and back could be the cover of a book. I have this one, Raggedy Ann book, the Shape book. Lots of fun pictures. Also, my pattern books, besides Holly Hobbie, they had Raggedy Ann patterns. Look at the pockets on her skirt and a purse. So that was in there twice, or else I had it in 2 different books. Here's a ragdoll pattern from an old magazine. They're not Raggedy Ann, but I would use them in the journal. There's a pattern, a poem, The Raggedy Doll, a greeting card with a rag doll on the front, some fabrics. I did get these fabrics at a yard sale. I don't think these, but these. They were cut paper doll, or they were dolls that were cut and partially sewed and then sewn, and then all of these pieces. Oh, I guess they were just cut out. But there's a pattern with it shows her face. Anyway, I thought at least I could use the fabrics in a Raggedy Ann journal. And look, 2 little embroidered hearts. I love this print. Somebody had sent me this wallpaper border, and I used it in quite a few Raggedy Ann books, and I sold the rest of it. And then I found it again, at the windmill, just when I went to the windmill, that Amish farmers market type of place. that I talk about where I get my grapes. There's a bookstore there that I usually get some golden books. And she had this, and she was so excited that I wanted to buy this. So there's a lot here. Some more of the fabric from the yard. I love this calico too. Some of these fabrics I already had in my stash, and I just added them to this collection. And then I got this at a flea market last year. Love this fabric. And I bought this at a thrift store. Now, this is flannel, and it was a very big piece. And I have 3 pieces of this, maybe this size. I'm not sure. But this right here is, there's four times this. It's folded in 4 layers. So I'm not sure if the other pieces that I have are this big, but they're pretty big. They might be this big. So I haven't put them in my shop yet because I was thinking I would wait and maybe put a Raggedy Ann bundle together, but I don't know if I will do a Raggedy Ann bundle. So if anyone wants a piece of this flannel, I'll have to measure it, but let me know on my Etsy messaging thing, not here in the comments. Too hard for me to keep track of YouTube comments. But if you message me on Etsy, go to my shop and message me there that you're interested. I have 3 pieces of this fabric that I could let you have. I'll sell it to you. Oh, Raggedy Ann's Candy Heart Wisdom. So I could make a little journal out of that too. Look at the cute pictures, and they are his pictures. There's a little fabric flip that I have left over. This is another piece of flannel that I had. Illustration, some wrapping paper. This is Raggedy Andy. Some wrapping paper with both of them. I must have gotten these in Happy Mail. Some stickers. Yeah, some of this stuff is Happy Mail stuff. Here is Raggedy Ann and Andy's Storytime Club subscription card. Man, look at that. I wish I had known about this club when I was young. I would have wanted it. Some little heart buttons. Just a little polka dot card that I thought went well. Fabric. These are grosgrain ribbons. I ordered these from Etsy too, I believe. And some illustrations out of some of the books that I've already cut up. Books and pages. I might have to do a bundle with all the pages I'll have. There's an embroidery transfer that says I love you in a heart. Here is a ragdoll tea party salad. Raggedy Ann salad, it says. What is that? It's a peach, half of a peach, canned. Here's another pattern. Got lots of illustrations. This placemat that I got at the flea market last year. Paid a lot for these placemats too. I have 3 left. This, I think I got this free because I picked it up. Yeah, at the Barnes flea market, and it said free on it. It's so adorable. I love it. Oh, it's got a receipt in it. Somebody spent 35 cents. I don't know. It doesn't say what they bought. This is from a paper doll magazine. There's a making stuffed toys craft book page. Oh, here's that other piece of flannel. Oh, I did keep a piece of that wrapping paper. Yeah, I will have to do a bundle, some bundles with wallpaper and fabric and book page images. At some point, I'm not going to do them right away. These are cut from fabric. They must have been a happy mail. I put this little scrap of scrapbook paper in here because I thought those flowers were great for Raggedy Ann. This is an Ideals book page with Raggedy Ann in a cradle. Oh, we got another pattern. Oh, this is really old. Wow. I think these came with it. Look at this face. And here's one that's not quite so old. Oh, and this is from a book. Oh my goodness. I forgot about some of this stuff. This is Uncle Clem from her stories, and this is Raggedy Ann cutout paper doll with 5 costumes and 3 hats. And I do remember getting these. I have this little bow. I do remember getting these paper doll books at the bar, or not the Barnes, but the, one of the flea markets that I go to. Raggedy Ann and Andy, Fun Fashion for Paper Dolls, 1975. Look at those outfits that look like they're made out of fabric and then photographed. And I think it would have to be a good sized book, but not terribly huge. Some of the paper dolls are so big, but I think these are a good size. I love these clothes. And then this one is adorable. And I think she's a good size too. And that's everything. It was a lot more than I thought in both of those boxes, so I should be making some journals for these characters pretty soon. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you're looking forward to seeing these Raggedy Ann and Holly Hobbie journals. And if you do message me about the flannel, I think what I would do is actually put together a bundle with a piece of this flannel and some book pages. And what else did I say? I had something else that I said I would put in. Oh, wallpaper border. All right, so that is it for today. I hope that you had fun going through all these things with me. Now I have to put them away and forget about them while I finish some little golden book journals, and then I have another project that I'd like to get to. But maybe these journals could come after that. Tell me what you think. I'll see you soon. Have a creative day. Bye.